You know the children's story, Jack and the Beanstalk. A poor boy, a handful of magic beans, a giant, a golden egg-laying goose. Happy ending. Right. But what if I told you that this tale is far older than you ever imagined? Long before it became a bedtime story, Jack and the Beanstalk was part of something ancient. A memory rooted in forgotten myths, ancient cults, and even forbidden rites of spiritual ascent. And all signs point to this tale being merely the outer shell of a secret dating back over 5,000 years. Our journey begins in ancient Mesopotamia, where gods were linked to sacred trees that connected the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. The image of a colossal tree stretching into the sky appears across many cultures: the Sumerian Axis Mundi, the Norse Yggdrasil, and the Egyptian Djed pillar. These trees weren't merely symbolic. They represented an initiatory path, a means of ascension, both physical and spiritual. Climbing the tree meant defying fate and entering the realm of the gods. Jack, in this context, is not just a curious boy. He's the archetype of the initiate. The one who trades the material world, the cow, for what seems to be nonsense, beans, but which are, in truth, symbolic keys. The bean grows skyward, like a staircase to another realm. And at the top waits the giant. But who, exactly, is the giant? In ancient Celtic and Germanic oral traditions, there are tales of titanic entities, keepers of stolen wisdom, guardians of celestial artifacts. They were described as powerful yet decaying beings, hoarders of wealth stolen from fallen civilizations. Jack does not kill the giant for greed, but because he must reclaim what was once ours. The gold. The harp. The secret. Some scholars, like British anthropologist Dr. Brian Wilkinson, suggest that the bean itself symbolizes the eternal cycle of rebirth, a recurring image in Druidic rites and pre-Roman cults. To plant the bean was to plant oneself. To die to the old world and rise into the world of mysteries. The moral of the children's tale seems simple. But the true lesson may be far deeper. It's not about slaying a giant, but about earning the right to ascend. To transform. To open the door to a hidden dimension, the one that's always been above us, waiting for those brave enough to climb the sacred tree. Next time you hear the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, ask yourself, why has this tale survived for millennia, crossed cultures and continents, and why do they keep trying to retell it as mere bedtime fluff? But there's one question few dare to ask: what if the sacred tree still exists? Certain South American shamanic traditions speak of vines that connect the physical and the spiritual. In Tibet, monks describe ladders of light witnessed in altered states. In forgotten 12th century manuscripts, there are mentions of hanging gardens and plants said to reach the firmament. Could the magic beans have been, in truth, ritualistic substances? A biological agent of transition between realities? A pathway to transcendence? Perhaps Jack never climbed a physical plant. Perhaps he climbed through himself. And the giant, in the end, is merely the face of fear guarding our true potential. The legend lives on. Not in children's books, but in everyone who dares to climb their own beanstalk.